Purify these decks. Cleanse these decks from negativity, from demons, from evil, from lies. I want to bring forth the truth about Madeleine McCann. Madeleine McCann, who was 3 years old, a British toddler, who went missing on the evening of May 3rd, 2007, during a family trip in Portugal. Her parents are Kate and Jerry McCann, who were considered at the time to be suspects during the height of the investigation in Portugal, but have since been cleared. The McCanns have used private investigators in addition to the Portuguese investigation, and in 2011 they received even more assistance from Scotland Yard, which launched its own inquiry called the Operation Grange, depending on what side of the road you're from. The 15th anniversary of her disappearance passed in May 2022. 15 years. And in 15 years, she would be 18 years old right now. Madeleine is still one of the most famous missing person cases in the UK and in Portugal. We're not going to talk about the colored and Negro community of children who always come missing in the UK. I guess they're called insignificant. Moving along here. Madeleine's parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, are both physicians. This part I really did not know. Born in 1968 near Liverpool, Kate graduated from the University of Dundee with a degree in medicine. From the university, although she practiced in various fields and has taken time off, Kate is now a general practitioner. Jerry was born in 1968 in Glasgow and graduated from the University of Glasgow with a bachelor's degree in physiology, sports science, part one to pop out, in 1989. In 2002, he received his medical degree. He's currently a cardiologist consultant. In 1993, the couple met in Glasgow and married 5 years later. They welcomed the birth of Madeleine, as I just stated, in 2003. And then twins, Sean and Emily, in 2005. So they had 3 kids by the time Madeleine was born. Madeleine was the oldest. So they had like 3 toddlers, if you think about it. Madeleine was 3. And these 2 young ones had to be 2 years old at the time, I believe. So they were pretty busy. They probably wanted that vacation, I'm sure. So while her oldest baby, who was only 3 years old, was missing, she still had 2 kids to take care of, and probably still breastfeed. I'm not sure. I haven't had a baby in years, so I don't know if they still breastfeed when the child is 2. I don't even know when it stops. I didn't breastfeed my daughter throughout, her entire toddlerhood, so to speak. So, Madeleine McCann. While she was missing, her mother still had 2 toddlers to take care of. Oops. 2 toddlers to take care of. Alright, these 2 cards just want to pop out for some reason, so we're just going to pop them out. I only want to pop 3, but it looks like we have 3. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have this card here, which says, the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of addiction, and mental dramatic reaction. So this is really strange that this came up. Like someone had a huge addiction at the time, and this is like an end of their situation. I don't know if they feel that it's the end of their addiction now. I guess we'll find out why this card, but someone needed to end their addiction, some crazy addiction they may have had, had that, and I don't know how this coincides with Madeleine McCann's disappearing, but remember the addiction, needing relief, and the end of some crazy melodramatic, well, not melodramatic, but the end of some kind of addiction and the weight off their shoulders. Someone is carrying that right now, what I'm seeing, and they're trying, and it's going to be into it. So the only thing I can think of is that truth will be brought to the light. Someone had a crazy addiction at the time. It could have been one of them, and it could have been some of the people they hung with. I guess we'll find out. And then we have this card here, which is intelligent, partial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly on emotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. So someone was receiving wise advice, someone was very objective and fair-minded, and they more than likely did a lot of public speaking. So this is probably someone that was probably in the public eye who apparently had a secret addiction, apparently, and just literally unemotionally available. They weren't emotionally available at all. They were just going with the flow, very stoic. Then we have this card here, negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. So at the time, someone must have been having some really bad money problems. I don't know how this coincides with Madeleine McCann, but they must have had they have money problems. We have addiction, needing an end to the addiction, and we had someone who is emotionally unavailable, but they did public speaking, so they may have been some kind of public figure or been seen in the public or in some format, and then they had a lot of negative thoughts apparently, and something about money. And then we have this, too much going on, stress caused many positive opportunities, unexpected events, and rapid change, ability to multitask, business travel. So we know that they both were practically in their medical fields and dealing with that, and had three babies. But it seems this was definitely causing a lot of stress in their lives, and they needed some kind of break. And I'm assuming they probably had a lot of medical bills with 3 kids, who knows. But there was definitely doing a lot of multitasking. I mean, her having to deal with 3 kids, there would definitely be some multitasking going on, that's for sure. So we have someone dealing with some serious addiction. Someone dealing with some serious addiction here. Okay, we can say that. Also, someone emotionally unavailable, but was pretty much into public speaking. And then we have negative thoughts manifesting, so they was dealing with some negativity in their thoughts, which explained the addiction that we said earlier. And apparently, Kate and Jerry had a lot of things going on at the time. Obviously, they had 3 babies, and they both was in their fields, study practicing, whatever the case may be. So they were definitely doing a lot of things. That's strange caused by many positive opportunities. So their career was taken off, so they had a lot of stress because of it. But in the meantime, whoever took her, had all these issues. It's not like they kind of know the person, or they had a conversation with this person, and the person may have even helped with the search. That's what I'm seeing here. So let's find out a little bit more. We're going to put these here, and then I'm going to pull out these cards here. Okay, let's see what these cards say. Okay, this card wants to come out. This card wants to come out. This card practically jumped out. Okay, the first card that came out is the Justice card. And it's really interesting that this card, which is very interesting that this card will come out during this kind of reading, which is a good thing, by the way. We don't want to say it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing, because we already know what the Justice cards mean. It means cause and effect. There's going to be a solution to a problem. There's going to be truth. There's going to come out. Remember, the truth is going to come out, which is pretty much what I said earlier. The truth is going to come out. It's going to be an end to this addiction. Someone have a really terrible, sick addiction. Just emotionally unavailable, but they're in the public eye in some format, and they really want to put an end to those negative thoughts that you can see there. And This family is definitely stressed. They multitasking. They're dealing with a lot of positive things in their career, as you can see, but you know, they still don't know where their daughter is. And then we have the 7 of Wands here. See? 7 of Wands. Like she's building a barrier there. Which is pretty much what the 7 of Wands is. It's about protecting yourself against competition and things of that nature. So someone in their circle is definitely trying to protect themselves from some kind of competition and self-defense. So we don't know if that's Madeleine McCann. We don't know if she's still alive. I have no idea. I'm not getting any signs that she's alive, but I'm getting the person or whoever took her is going to come clean. And then we have this, which is the Empress card. See that? Beautiful woman there. The Empress card is, so we have new beginnings, new starts. This doesn't necessarily mean pregnancy. It means new beginnings, new starts. You know, something fruitful is happening. And as we know, the fruitful could be happening is that if it pertains to Madeleine McCann, it can be a number of things. It can mean that this new revelation is definitely going to come. It's going to be a new birth. It's going to be some new news. It can be a number of things. Something new is going to come forth out of the Madeleine McCann case. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, we have imprisonment, which means there will be justice served. Someone will definitely get imprisonment. Imprisonment can mean this is a self-made prison, as you can see. You know, which means someone's feeling very isolated at the time, or someone would go to jail. It could be both. You know, someone feeling very isolated and trapped and imprisoned, and they were more than likely to go to jail. So justice would definitely prevail, as we see in this card here. So that's what I'm getting. Justice would definitely prevail. And then we have courtship. So there is some courting going on here. I don't know how that coincides with what's going on here, because we have expectation. Someone has some high expectation. You see she's sitting in the window. She has her jewelry on, looking at like she's waiting for someone. But she looks very prestige, very well put together. And then we have a gift of some kind. So there would be some kind of gift, some new present, new something. So someone will be receiving some kind of financial gift, or it could be a gift or anything that coincide with the Empress card, where it says fertility and new beginnings and things of that nature, and pregnancy, which means something new is coming. And this courtship here, I don't know what that has to do with Meghan McCain's case, but when I'm seeing here that this couple that may have been around Jerry and Kate, they may have been in the middle of the courting, which means they probably weren't married. And whoever, it was a lady among them that has some kind of prestige. I don't know why this coincided with their case, but whoever this person is publicly known, apparently what I'm getting in my vision here, they were publicly known, but the man had a really sick, crazy addiction. You know, he had a really crazy addiction, negative thoughts, and things of that nature. So he was kind of well known in the community. People probably maybe seen him on TV, they probably know his work or something like that. There's barriers that's being brought up. I don't know if the female here, the center of the female came out here twice in this reading, but the female bringing barriers. So I'm wondering if there's going to be some kind of breakup with this couple that's going to cause a friction and cause the truth to come out about whatever they have done or the husband may have done. I don't know, but that's what I'm seeing here in these readings. So we're just going to ask blatantly, do Jerry and Kate know the people who could kidnap Madeleine McCann? Do they know the person? It says more time is necessary. More time is necessary. Let's ask, do they know them, but they don't know they kidnapped them? Let's ask that question. Jerry and Kate know the kidnappers, but don't know they are people who kidnapped their daughter. It says yes, sir. So they know the people who kidnapped them, but they don't know that they're the ones who kidnapped their daughter. It has something to do with money. Did they sell her? Or the husband sell her, or whatever the hell is suggested. On this card here. So he didn't sell her. Okay. Did he just use her for his sick needs? Okay, I got undetermined. And it's complicated. So the whole situation seems to be very complicated. I'm not getting a straight answer here. So the situation is definitely complicated in terms of the sick person here. Is this a politician? A news person or somebody in the public eye? Okay. It says here, indeed. So this is someone in the public eye. So they were definitely seen on TV, probably one of the people who got interviewed or did the interview, or who knows. So this person is a public person. They're apparently in some prestige. They were in courting stage at the time. He was in courting stage. The female, for some reason, is popping out. I don't know if that's a significant other of this person. I don't know if she's going to start talking or something. I'm not sure. But it has something to do with fertility, new beginnings, of pregnancy. Maybe her pregnancy will probably bring forth memories about Madeleine and McCann. Maybe that will probably happen. Maybe he probably do something to their child. I don't know. But he has a serious addiction, and I think this is when he's going to probably come clean and seek into his addiction. And I believe that's how this whole thing is going to come about in terms of the truth coming out. That's all I'm seeing here. And that's all I have from Madeleine McCann. I hope this helped with the investigation. Keywords that you need to look around the people who you knew at the time. This person is a public person, public speaking, maybe a newscaster, politician, someone in a public eye. And apparently they were in courting stage at the time, or they're in courting stage now, or someone he's in courting with, either then or now. And she's either pregnant, or there's going to be some new adventure or new something that's going to probably start. But if she's pregnant, that explains why. If she's pregnant, that explains why he's going to come clean, because he feels he has a sick addiction. That's why she came up in these readings twice. See? Because, and she's building a barrier. She's protecting herself. You know? So I don't know if he did something to their child, and that's how the truth is going to come out, and that's when he is going to seek into his sick addiction. What I'm seeing here. And his negative thoughts. And his ability to be unemotional. So he's going to probably put himself in jail. That's what I'm getting here. I hate to say this, Mr. and Mrs. McCann, I don't see that Madeleine is still alive. I didn't get that here. That doesn't mean she isn't, but I didn't get that here at all. I hope she is, but I didn't see that she's still alive, unfortunately, but I hope she is. And that's all I have. If you have any questions, please put them below. If you have any requests, go to my website. And thank you all for staying throughout the duration of this video. Share, share, share. Bye.